Now it feels like the duet is making a lot of sense to me, because before it's beautiful. Okay, hey everyone, 大家好，我叫谢可的，你们的 CVT 声乐老师。So today we're gonna have another reaction video for you, where I'm going to analyze things that you love to listen to using CVT terms. As you know, I moved now to Munich. Munich. By the way, if there are any viewers of the channels that live here and want to say hi, I would love to have a cup of coffee or a beer, and we can try to talk in Chinese. I'll do my best. That could be really fun. If you're interested, just write to me. I'm going to listen to a performance that I got so many requests for. We're talking about King and Beggar. Sorry about because I just started unpacking. Everything is very messy. So that will be my emergency studio for now until it's all built again. The song is going to be performed by two singers. One is Wang Liang, and the second one, Ha Xia. Let's hear it. Okay. What a nice sound. Very breathy. Right, a lot of air on the voice. Sounds good. Good. In the higher notes, it takes off a bit of the breathiness. Right, a bit less of this breathiness on it. Okay. I have to say, quite of a similar voice. Maybe a bit darker, but they're both going for the same part of the voice with the same kind of breathiness on it. I want to drink something. That was a nice musical line there. Wow, that vibrato was super nice. Nice. I think also the subject of this song, you know, I thought to myself, this is like the idea of how people love you and there for you when you have something, right? And then when you lose something, you're like a beggar, right? You lose a lot and then they're not there anymore. But it seems to me, correct me if I'm wrong, that it's more about how he felt when he had her, let's say, was richer than a king, and after not having her, then he became feeling more like he's a beggar. So I'm wondering what is the meaning here actually. Also, two singers represent two different sides. That's really cool. He's a bit more intense, I feel. Da, 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 da. It's a bit more intense in his voice, right? No, no, no. It's a bit darker, I would say, but also has still a bit of this breathiness on it, even when he raises the volume a bit. That was a really nice overdrive there. This open sound with the vocal break in the beginning. Oh, nice. I love this. I love this line with the almost being there, being really on the most tense part of the chord, right? Look how the smile on knee, right? It helps you to make the sound a bit lighter, and you hear that when he smiles, the sound goes way, way brighter. It's a really pretty song, I have to say. Also, the acrobatics, all the dance there in the back is super nice. I usually don't like this kind of art, I would say, but here it's nice. Cool stuff. Okay. That's really beautiful. Wow! We hear him gradually taking the air off of the falsetto and making it more and more twanged in the high part, and also stronger. It's quite breathy, right? Quite breathy and very soft kind of falsetto. So here, of course, the falsetto gets way sharper, if it makes sense, and because of so much twang that is added to it, and it also becomes way stronger. Already, I would say something a bit towards neutral, something a bit stronger than falsetto, but that was a really cool transition. It works so well, the harmony between these two guys. He's more in neutral in the higher part of the voice, very twanged, very sharp kind of sound, and he's going for this darker kind of overdrive in the lower part. Now it feels like the duet is making a lot of sense to me, because before I felt like their voices are too similar, and then it didn't make sense so much. Why? How do they complete each other? But when you get to this part when they're taking two different directions, still quite similar, but two different directions, then it makes a lot of sense. Oh! Right, he's more towards overdrive, darker sound. You got the idea, I think. Wow. That's beautiful. Look at his mouth. He keeps it very open, even though it's falsetto. Almost like a metallic opening of the mouth for something way stronger, but keeping the softer sound makes this in between very nice. Every time I get this part, it's so nice with this vibrato on. I like the way he expresses the lyrics a bit more, I think. It's a bit more theatrical in a way, very intense. He has a very intense feeling the way he pronounces, the way he says the words and all that. Ooh, that was so nice. Aha! Alright. First of all, very nice song. I like the lyrics, I like the harmony. The melody was really cool with those tensions up in the high notes, but also breaking it in the end to very different kinds of voices, if it makes sense. That was super nice. Obviously, very good singers. Sounded perfect. Thank you so much for recommending this one. I really liked it. If you have more ideas for concerts or performances you want me to react to realize what the hell the singers that you like are doing, write it down in the comments or send me a message. I will continue unpacking. I have a lot of work to do, and tomorrow we're gonna shoot the next episode of the show, The Singer 2026. I don't know how I feel about this season. There's a lot of stuff that I like, a lot of stuff that I don't like. Tomorrow we'll shoot the next episode, and then Saturday we're gonna have the 7th episode. Wow, 7th episode of the show, The Singer 2026. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Shaked, your CVT vocal coach, and I will see you next time. Cheers.